me, Susan Blackwell, and today I'm side by side by one of my favorite corn niblets, Celia Keenan-Bolger. She's not just my favorite on Broadway, she's my favorite on the entire planet. And tell them where we are today, Celia.
Oh, don't worry, we're just at the Central Park Zoo.
What? Holla! We're at the Central Park Zoo. Did you know that the Central Park Zoo is run by the Wildlife Conservation Society? They also operate the Bronx Zoo, the Queens Zoo, the Prospect Park Zoo, and the New York Aquarium, and they manage over 500 conservation projects in over 60 countries. You know what the takeaway from all that is? We're at the zoo! Celia, let's start at the top. You were born and raised in Detroit.
Yes.
You're not the only fancy pants in your family. You're not
true.
the only fancy pants in your family. The fabulous, tiny, talented Keenan-Bolger family.
Yes.
3 amazing siblings.
Yes.
Celia, Peter and the Starcatcher, Andrew Keenan-Bolger,
Newsies.
and Maggie Keenan-Bolger, the Lion King.
Killing it 8 times a
Killing
week.
it. Did you ever do little shows together?
We did a lot of shows in the basement together.
Speaking of, in a Broadway.com exclusive, here's Celia Keenan-Bolger singing to her cousins and her siblings who look pretty f***ing bored. Roll clip.
Up when I run, up when I stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of your world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters?
I want to just say that all of the video of my brother and sister, of all of us performing, they are tiny and adorable.
Adorable.
And I am 13 and awkward. So that seems unfair.
I want to pet him. I'm pretty sure he won't bite me. Let's talk a little bit about Spelling Bee. Who'd you play in Spelling Bee?
Played Olive Ostrovsky.
What'd you get nominated for?
A Toonie Award?
A Toonie Award. That was your first Toonie nomination.
Yeah.
Is that exciting?
Yes, it was amazing.
There was a lot of audience participation in Spelling Bee. What was the most memorable moment that came out of that audience participation?
There was one show where Samir Patel, who was the runner-up at the Scripps Spelling Bee, was an audience volunteer. And we genuinely
Could not get him out.
and we were like, this is so fun and also
This
stressful.
show's gonna be 4 hours long.
And I will never forget, like, when we finally got him out on like some terrible like they opened up the dictionary and we're like, glum gling glum glum glum, and he was like, language of origin, please. And then he got out, and Sarah Salzberg, she was like, the show has really gone down since Samir got out. I feel like the audience was like, all these adults acting like kids. Bring back Samir.
Bring back Samir. I don't know what you are, but you're my favorite thing in the world. Okay, we're gonna play a game called Name That Mut Jack. You know how to play? Ready?
Yes.
Okay, name that Mut Jack. Chasuble. Oh, we named you Chasuble Poopy Head. Some people wrote in when they knew that I was going to be spending a day with you at the zoo. And somebody wrote in, Adam says he mostly wants to know stuff about your brother. Celia is great, but Andrew is fine.
Can I tell you something? I do feel like people have no problem being like, when'd your brother get so hot? And I'm like, when did it seem okay to ask me that?
Because you're like, I don't want to think about my brother like that?
Yes.
Hey, while we're at it, let's look at this other Broadway.com exclusive. Here's Celia Keenan-Bolger introducing Andrew Keenan-Bolger, inexplicably wearing a witch's hat, singing, "You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown." Roll clip.
Come on in, Andrew. You're a good man, Charlie Brown, and we know you go very far. Yes, it's hard to believe, but it's right that you can see what a good man you are. You're kind to all the animals and every little bird.
That's
That
a crazy
shit
clip.
Is amazing.
That is an amazing
Charlie
clip.
Brown.
Megan begged, tell us about the third Keenan-Bolger sibling, Maggie. Everybody wants to know about Maggie.
She's a teaching artist, and right now she's working at an LGBT center called Green Chimneys, which is for kids who have been kicked out of their home, so for homeless youth who identify as LGBTQ. So that's like That's a much
Anything
more.
that the Keenan-Bolgers can't do.
She is really fighting a better fight than Andrew and I. While we're showing up at the zoo and talking about Broadway.
And while we're talking about Maggie Keenan-Bolger, let's take a look at this Broadway.com exclusive clip of her singing I Am 16 Going on 17. Roll clip.
I am 16, going on 17. I know that I'm lying. Fellows I meet may tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I'll believe.
Hi, Jonathan Groff says hi. This looks like Leah Michelle. The goat.
All grown up.
You look all grown up. Here we go.
Ooh,
Turnabout. Ooh.
this is what you do after you feed a cow. You put her out on your hands.
You're in a little play called Peter and the Starcatcher. Mm-hmm. Who are you playing that?
Just a little 13-year-old girl, Molly Astor.
There are a lot of boys in that show. In fact, it's all boys.
It is.
Except for you. Are they all on your cycle now?
Yes, yes. And just crabby.
When you're crabby,
and
they're
then-
crabby.
And, you know, eating a lot of chocolate. And
You guys are like a well-oiled machine. It is like a clockwork up there.
It is.
And you're working really hard. Does anybody ever, it's fast too, does anybody ever fall off or get lost?
did just have an understudy go on. And he had been warned about a section in like the storm at the end of the last act, in the end of the first act, where there's like water on the floor, which we all know about and have learned to sort of navigate. And he slipped and fell off the stage.
He did?
Yep.
What happened?
It was during the big melee fight, and I'm supposed to fight with him. I had my broom, and I was like, ah! Whoop! Off the stage, and I was just like center stage with the broom, and I was like, do I go help him? He was so fast, he like fell into the audience. Thank goodness it's not a musical, or he would have been on a timpani. And
His leg sticking out of a tuba.
He fell on an audience member, like not on them, but like onto the little, armrests. Boop, back up. I was like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, "Yep," and kept going.
Lizeth wants to know, what does Adam Chandler Barat's mouth taste like? Hot.
It's nice in there. And those lips. What about those lips?
Come on,
like
so
two
cute.
little pillows.
He taught me how to say his last name, Adam Chandler Barat. Like that.
Right.
Right? You ready for some lightning round
Speed round?
questions? Here we go.
I love it.
What's your favorite role you've ever played?
Maybe Molly and Peter and the Starcatcher.
What's your dream role?
Let's say Julie Jordan.
Oh, what? Don't apologize. You're a queer one. Sam asks, what's it like being BFFs with the awesome, blossom, fantastic Gavin Creel? Three adjectives.
Inspiring.
1,
Hilarious.
2.
I want to say like extraordinarily talented.
Hyphenate it. There you go. Steven asks, in a battle between a hippo and a lobster of equal size, who would win?
Lobster!
Very definitive. Laura Benanti wrote in, how'd you get so freaking adorable?
Coming from her, them's big words.
Jay and Michael wrote in, Mary Kill, Christian Borle, Colin Donnell, Sarah Salzberg.
Me. Christian Borle, marry Sarah Salzberg, and kill Colin Donnell, but that's only because I just met Colin Donnell and
Jay and Michael wrote in again, in your whole life, what are you most proud of?
Whoa. Having a really good relationship with my siblings. What kind of nonsense
Comes
is that?
full circle. Marjorie wanted to know, what's the meaning of life? Marjorie.
Really good friends.
Second that. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Oh my God, it must be time for Susan's Fantasy Jukebox. You know how to play. I've got your nose. Your tiny Celia Keenan-Bolger nose.
It's not that.
I'll give it back. But first you gotta sing me a song. Ladies' choice.
I'm gonna give you a Keenan-Bolger favorite in the car.
Great.
It's around, and if we had the time, I would teach it to you, but it's long.
Try me. Maybe I know it.
Have you ever been to the water spout to
Have
the
you ever
very
been
bottom
to
of
the
the water
water spout to
system?
the
There
very
you'll find a
bottom of the
little
water
alligator who
system.
goes
There
by the
you'll
name
find
of
a little
Alfred. If you do,
alligator
he's
that goes by
mine.
the name of
I
Alfred.
lost
If you
him.
do,
I
he's
threw
mine.
him down
I
the
lost
water
him.
spout.
I
And
threw
now
him
I'm
down the
feeling
water
lonely
spout,
because he's
and now I'm
gone.
feeling
I miss
lonely
him.
because he's gone. I miss him.
Boom! Bam! There's your nose! That's the best fantasy jukebox ever! I can't believe you know that song.
Oh God, I'm so glad I did. Wow.
Don't throw your trash in my backyard.
This has been another classic episode of Side by Side by Susan Blackwell. Thanks to my special friend Celia Keenan-Bolger.
I've wanted to be on this forever, so
You
I feel really happy to be
Get
here.
into my dirty, smelly armpit.
It's nice in there.
I would like to give special thanks to the Wildlife Conservation Society and the Central Park Zoo, and you should go to wcs.org and check out all the good things that they do. And then you should come and join us at the zoo.
It's fun here.
Oh, I love you.
I love you.